So here's that metaphor I was bigging up earlier. And use a little poetic license as you listen to me say this, but how I see my role these days as a coach, as a teacher, as a speaker, as a facilitator, as a trainer, my job is to become a mirror that allows another person to catch a glimpse of who they really are. And the only way I can do that is by getting present to the truth of my being, by being in that place in me. So there's a Sanskrit word that you guys will all be familiar with, which is namaste. And as I understand it, namaste loosely translates as the divinity in me recognizes the divinity in you. And when I am in that place in me, and you're in that place in you, there is only one of us. And that to me looks like that's 99% of the game of sharing the principles. It's not about making sure you use the right words or metaphors or anything like that. It's the feeling you're in. Now, Sid used to say, it all boils down to love and understanding. It all boils down to love and understanding. So love is the beautiful feeling of remembering who you really are. It's the feeling of falling awake to the truth of your being. And understanding is just understanding the simple truth of the wisdom and intelligence of the principles, who we really are and how our experience is being created. How our experience is being created. We're living in the experience of the principle of thought taking form in the moment. Now, I'm not saying you're living in the experience of your thinking. I'm not saying that. The principle of thought is it's spiritual. It's formless. So, this understanding is sometimes referred to as the inside out understanding. And so inside is spiritual. Inside is the principles. Inside is formless. Outside is everything else. Outside is, jobs and buildings and fingers and thumbs. They're outside. Your personality, your ego, your thinking, that's outside. Your conditioning, outside. Your feelings, outside. Inside is the principles. So yeah, how experience is created, you're living in the experience of the principle of thought taking form in the moment. And if you don't like that's, I recognize that's kind of a cumbersome way of saying it. If you don't like that, you might say, you're living in the experience of the wisdom and intelligence behind life, creating a reality moment to moment, real time. Or you're living in the experience of God breathing life into the universe moment to moment. But it's real time. It's now. It's now. So yeah, that's how experience is created. And then who we really are. Well, there's a quote by Teilhard de Chardin, which I like to bastardize. It goes, we're not human beings having a spiritual experience. We're one spiritual being having 8 billion human experiences. And who you really are is that one spiritual being. Who you really are is consciousness itself.
Thanks for your attention. I look forward to seeing you soon.